Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Young Miami, you letting us know that you are moving onward and upwards. If you guys don't know, Joe Budden has been going in on Young Miami, talking about without Diddy, her podcast ain't gonna last, blah, 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 as if Diddy named her. Now, listen, I don't know, made her. I don't know what deal Joe Button, what the deal is with Joe Button and Diddy. I do know that Joe Button likes dragging everyone, has been quiet as a church mouth when it comes to Diddy. It does seem like he was trying to say that Young Miami is nobody without Diddy. But guess what? Young Miami says, you can call me Miss Nobody if you want. She went in on Joe Budden. And on top of that, she let us know all her accomplishments. And she basically said she is moving onwards and upwards in 2024. If you guys don't know, Young Miami has a reality show. Isn't it funny that Diddy's reality show got canceled? I mean, we know why. And Young Miami is moving onwards and upwards. But y'all, the real thing is when she listed her whole thing of accomplishments. Remember when Diddy posted in Christmas of him wearing a family photo in the Carisha Please pajamas? And I was like, what is he doing? Is he mocking her? Is he supporting her? Is he taunting her? It looks like, at least from the outside looking in, that he is just trying to make some money. Because when Carisha posted a picture of all her accomplishments, everything she owns, everything she does, the only thing she had up there was Carisha Roulette. It seems like those pajamas that she's hawking, Diddy is part owner in that. He needs that for a cash cow. And when he posted his family Christmas picture without Young Miami popped up with her family Christmas picture too. Like, baby, you ain't the only one. They got a blended family. Y'all, listen. Let's get into this. First of all, Joe Button said some dumb mess about Young Miami. And I really don't understand. Is it jealousy? Because you can say what you want about Young Miami. Carisha Please is an award-winning podcast, and it got the numbers of people that really, really watch it. This ain't anything for hype. You can say that Diddy made the podcast, but that would be all cap. Young Miami's personality, her interviewing style, everything she is why that podcast is a success. If it was so easy to just put somebody in place and give them an opportunity and then see them fly, almost everybody would have an opportunity. He couldn't have had that without Young Miami. And say what you want, Young Miami's podcast, Revolt Please, Carisha Please, put Revolt on the map. And it won Emmys, Grammys, whatever podcast win, okay? So, like, please. Anyway, Young Miami was sick of Joe Button talking trash. She said, you that be when ninjas preying on your downfall. I expect that from bees, because that's what bees do. We gonna ignore the anti-woman stuff. But y'all ninjas, LOL, some y'all blank, blank, blankies, like blank, blank, blank. I really want to be positive 2024. F y'all hating A for real. Oh, and y'all old hating ass blank ninjas too. Welcome to the yams era. Happy New Year, haters. I got Tinder D ninjas blank in a bunch. D's in a bunch about a podcast, talking on a B that's 29. Put your seatbelt on. I said, oh, really, Young Miami? Tell us how you really feel. And I guess when she said, put your seatbelt on, she posted saying, let's talk about it. She posted a montage with Carisha Please, her at the Met, shutting it down, the Carisha Roulette that she seems to be 100% owner of. And also, she's posting about City Girls. Let's not forget, she said she is back in the studio. Let's talk about it. But you know what wasn't there? Those pajamas that Diddy is trying to sell. I don't blame him. That seems to be his only income that we can see. Listen, also, she had a message on her Instagram. She said, this is my can't stop me even if you tried era. Now, a lot of people said she was talking about Joe Button, but I would go so far as to say that she's talking about Diddy. Because if you guys don't know, Diddy and Miami, we don't know where the relationship is. We know that Miami has not been around Diddy. And Diddy is still hiding in London. We're going to go back live on tonight, right? If you're watching this video, hit me up on live and talk about these RICO charges that the streets are saying are coming. We're going to talk about it, a couple of other things too. And we're going to address somebody's dumb comment they met me because, you know, I love putting people on the summer jam scaring. But all jokes aside, right? I am going live. But all jokes aside, Diddy, they said, was mad. First of all, he was thinking about getting rid of Young Miami because this is when his people thought that it would all blow over. Unfortunately, this is going nowhere. Young Miami was like, should I go? Should I stay? Because at the end of the day, let's be real. Diddy was fun. She said they had a connection, but that's when he was like a billionaire that didn't look like a Fraggle, right? Even though a beard is not his friend, it just enhances the longness of the face, right? So anyway, Young Miami was like, should I go? Should I stay? Maybe he'll get passes. Diddy was the one that started, seemed like he was the one that started showing his booty, even going so far as when Young Miami started distancing herself from him, he started following Gina Hunnigan, you know, the carpet girl. And Gina was like, oh, it feels so good to be back. Baby, I guess, right? I guess try to get that career any way you want. But at the end of the day, Young Miami was part of City Girls. I think when she started doing Act Bad, Diddy's thing is when things started to fall. In any case, right? Well, let's get into this. So anyway, she said you couldn't stop me if you wanted to. Who's she talking to? I think she might be talking to Diddy, right? She said, this is my set boundaries, raise standards, and make moves era. I know that's right. This sounds like her emancipation proclamation because, again, she said that she didn't, well, she hinted that she didn't have a Cassie experience, but let us not forget that Cassie said the BS, right? Started 2 years into the relationship. Young Miami and Diddy, when this stuff popped up, was like going into 2 years. Now, I'm not saying she was part of the right fingernail brigade, but I am saying that if Cassie's testimony in her thing and her complaint was actually true, and I do believe it to be true, maybe he was planning on like getting her in and grooming her. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Also, but again, set boundaries, raise standards, and make moves. That sounds like she's talking to Diddy. She said, this is my I no longer care what other people think of me era. Okay. She said, I'm at a stage in my life where I just want to be very quiet. Okay. She said, these are your people. They want you to win. Let you be yourself. Listen without judgment. They choose you, inspire you to grow, respect your boundaries, and check up on you. Now, I do know one thing. Diddy, if she is talking to Diddy, he can't check up on anyone. Diddy needs to check up on himself, girl. He is about to lose. Well, according to him, he's going to prove his freedom. But baby, Diddy is close to losing everything. And by everything, I'll talk to you about it on the live, but yeah. All right. And yes, we're going to get deep into the charges, right? She says, I hope 2024 matches your energy and vibrations. Again, she also said about Carisha Roulette, she said, my game is #1 new release on Amazon. This made me so happy. The best drinking game out right now, hands down. Now available on Amazon and my website. Don't miss out. Link in the bio. Y'all, what that sound like to you? Does it sound like she's on her emancipation proclamation? Does it sound like that she's done with Diddy? I wouldn't be surprised at all. And in my opinion, that's what Diddy deserves. And one thing about those tables, they do change, and you never miss your well until your water runs dry. Let's think about it. Young Miami, in my opinion, I know Diddy got the money and Diddy got the name of St. Tropez, but Diddy ain't been vibing for a minute. Young Miami made Diddy relevant. He made it relevant, not relevant enough that his album could move more than 30,000 copies, but she definitely made Diddy relevant to like that whole, what, 20 to 30 generation. That's what Diddy wanted. She revived him. She made him look good. Say what you want about Young Miami. She made him look good. So when he would never claim her. When he was like, "You shorty wop." What you mean? I mean, we go together. When it was this whole cat and mouse game, because when he thought he had everything, he was basically treating Young Miami the way he treated Kim Porter. You good enough to be there all the time. You good enough to make me look good. You look good enough, whatever. But you're not good enough to actually be my girl. That goes for girls that looks like Misa Hilton Brim, or that look like Cassie, or look like Jennifer Lopez. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Diddy was going through all this stuff. He thought he was too good for her. Oh, cat and mouse, this and that. And Young Miami did put up with it. Even when the other baby came, Young Miami said she was coming and standing 10 toes down. But now that not only is Diddy's money dried up, there might have been another layer to the relationship that we are not privy to. And again, no matter what it is, if Miami don't want to share it, the same way we give grace to Cassie and everybody else, we got to give grace to Miami. She said she's moving onward and upwards. She's posing with her family. Her and Diddy have had no contact. Baby, careful what you wish for, because Shorty Wop realizes that she is setting boundaries, that she deserves more, and that she's putting herself first in 2024. Baby, I can't wait to see what she got planned. Let's not forget her reality TV show is coming up. I'm guessing Diddy's not going to make an appearance, even though that would be reality TV gold. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see y'all on live in a little bit. Bye.